Yo, welcome back everyone. It's your boy Jersey Boy, and we're back at it again with another episode of Shadow of Mordor. So we left off the last time, and what we were looking to do was find Gimuk the Slaver. He has some information that hopefully we'll be looking for to help progress the story here. So with that said, we'll go ahead and get to it. We got a huge crowd down here, and I'm just gonna kind of mind my own business because I am sure we are nowhere near good enough to take that on. That can't be good. Alright. I've always loved as well the parkour style stuff they got going on here. He's definitely very agile, very athletic for what he's doing. Quickly, let me see what this is that we have down here. Okay, so we have these plants and stuff as part of the natural environment here that we'll be using, and our mission point is right up here.
We're running low on supplies. If the captain
Alright, so an Uruk slaver holds a captive with information on the black captains. We'll hunt down the slaver, rescue the captive, and find out what he knows.
Well, this doesn't bode well. Don't you see? The prisoner created a distraction.
Why use your human sight to track the Uruk? I see more than any mortal.
Okay, Wraith World.
Slay the orc captain, cut off the head of the snake, and the body will wither.
So that's cool to know. We can pretty much instantly find out who the bigger targets in the area might be, and it looks like we have a bonus objective to try and take out the Artisan area. By the way, as well, I noticed the last video seemed to be maybe a little bit dark, so I did go ahead and up the brightness. Hopefully things improve for you guys. Alright. Go ahead and
Did you hear that?
oh.
Any slave trying to escape will start to gas on the pole. Don't think you can get away. Why don't you march?
Take out the whole fortress at this point. Alright, let's see who's the last one. This guy here. Alright, an elf shot is basically how we keep our ability to use arrows and things. So our target is here.
Ranger! Another schrock that needs to be put back in its place.
Alright, so I'm sure with this guy being a boss, it's probably not going to be as easy as we'd like it. Oh, that was sick. Now this is what I like as part of the combat, because they don't really care what you're in the middle of doing.
Kill the glove!
So you really need to be aware of kind of what's happening at all times.
Take it! Too slow!
Ah. And then the focus is basically when we're doing the slow-mo mode, which basically with the in unison with all the other, you know, combos and things that you're probably doing, it can come a long way when you get ganged up on like this.
Push!
Flurry. Okay, so it looks like at this point we can take a look at any of the other ones. And then we have another mission here. Let's go with this guy. So Zun the Thirsty. Been running his whole life. They've never caught him yet. Alright, he does seem to be pretty strong though. Of course, he's the closest to the top-notch bodyguard men towards the back. Let's see if we can find out anything else. So he's weak to mounted beast, which we aren't able to use yet. And he can be damaged by combat finishers. So that's essentially the moves when we have them downed on the ground. He has a hate of burn, so these are all things that are going to make him that much more powerful. He can't be affected by our arrows. The wraith stun doesn't work on him, so we can't use that flurry move. Our counters don't work on him either. He's pretty aggressive. He can smell us out, and he runs extremely quick, so he definitely lives up to the reputation of his name. Sounds like he would be a problem if and when we decide to go after him, so we'll have to be cautious if we ever end up coming across his path. Oh! Okay, so we get runes every time we kill somebody that's an upper level orc. They range from epic to like your normal type gear and legendary, and they have different little bonuses and things like that that you can use as part of your outfit, we can say it, when you're customizing Talion here. So we just got recovering all focus and all health for killing the captain or warchief. That can work out in a number of ways for us because, for instance, let's say we're still surrounded by a huge horde here. We instantly just got our health and focus back, fire off some arrows, or at least try to make a decent escape without worrying about getting killed after just one hit. And then we have slots for everything, so let's check out what we have. Brutalized stealth kills cause additional terror, meaning we'll have orcs flee whenever they see the act. Hidden blade, so stealth kill and ground execution deal extra damage to captains and warchiefs. That would be awesome. Recover all focus, and then immune to poison. So I think I'm gonna go with that one for now because you guys will see when we do come across somebody that might have a poison weapon or something like that, it does some heavy damage very, very quick. And then we can unlock more of these so we can kind of stack them together and things as need be when we start advancing. Same one with the bows. Increased headshot damage. Ooh, okay. So we are going to use this one. It's going to basically use half the amount of focus that we need to, which is going to save us a lot of stress. And then 20% chance critical hits. And then we can ignite the enemies in flames. That's awesome. Combat finishers will do extra damage against captains. Grants access to the storm or earthful legendary weapon power. It's interesting. 50% chance to reduce melee damage. And then never surrender as you gain an additional chance to return to the front combat again. Okay, so right before you get killed, you have an opportunity to basically save yourself. Sometimes depending on like orcs strengths and like some of the things they specialize in, they'll have an option for you not to even get that first initial chance. So things like this can definitely come in handy if they don't have it, where you'll have multiple chances to try to save yourself, maybe get a getaway, try to come back. I'm interested in the chance to have them ignited though. And then we'll check out some upgrades and stuff a little bit later on.
So you didn't die 10 years ago.
I take it you did not come here to arrest me for treason, Captain?
You and I are all that remains of that garrison, Hugo.
Then why did you come here?
Looking for a slave that fought the Black Hand of Sauron.
More like ran away from him.
You know this man?
Of course. You're staring at him.
Where are the servants of the Dark Lord? Do you even know?
Perhaps.
This is no time to keep secrets.
I have been stuck here for weeks. Steady. Come to the outcast camp. We shall ask my scouts.
I'll be there.
Oh, our first look at Gollum.
It's just another orc.
No. Someone who wants to be seen. We should tread with caution.
Alright, first mission is a success. Alright, not worried about photos and stuff, but maybe as we check out some of the other features and things, if we see something that happens to be cool, potentially we can start looking at stuff like that. But let's go ahead and hightail it out of here. Take a look at our map. So you have attracted attention of, okay, so this is Gollum's mission. You can see the ones in red will be for some of the orc captains and stuff like that. I thought I seen, okay, here's the other one. Sauron's Uruks relentlessly abuse lesser orcs in the violent struggles for power. Investigate how the power of the wraith can exploit these struggles, piercing weak minds to bring them down. Okay, so this will progress our wraith powers, basically. It might be a good option to go that route, although we could get some further information from Gollum here. But it'll probably be useful to have as many skills under our belt as possible, because this isn't a game where just because we're beginning in the early stages that it's going to be easy for us. And I kind of mentioned it already. The point of the game is that death is somewhat necessary for you to progress certain things, evolve the orcs and stuff like that, which will become much more important later on. But I definitely want as many traits as we can get, so I think this is going to be the main move for us. So we'll try to knock out both of these missions today before we call it a wrap. But one of the things that is still really impressing me is the fact that the visuals for the game are still really good. I haven't really upgraded my TV or anything in a while, so I'm kind of playing on a crappy one. With that said though, it still looks great for sure on my end, so I can't wait to really upgrade my TV and stuff here in a little bit once we finish moving and all that good stuff. Oh.
Good. Whatever's coming our way, we'll be ready for it.
Hopefully we don't run into anything crazy again, like a Graug or any I forget, like the dog wolf like things that they have in here. Caragors, there we go. And as you can see, we're traveling quite a bit, which is why finding those towers and using your wraith to kind of conquer them, if you will, is definitely super important. Okay, so if you can see, there's a piece of meat here, and the little symbol thing is when you shoot it down, it attracts Caragors, which you can use in a variety of situations. But let's check this out.
Ranger, come close if you want the Black Hand. Those slave scum are pouring poison in your ear. Oh, but you cut these ropes. Ratbag will tell you everything.
did you know that all these other dead orcs didn't?
Go ahead, you bastard! Do it! I'll die, and you'll know nothing!
Maybe I'll grant your request. End your miserable life.
No. I was just look, those slaves are no match for the orc army. Their schemes as rotten as barrel fish. But Ratbag can teach you the ways of the orc. Ratbag can make your plan work.
We're going to find out what you know.
Alright, so they want us to select this one. Goroth the Karagor Tamer. So he's looking for a beast to prove his mastery over. And it doesn't look like we're going to find out. Okay. So vulnerable to mounted beasts, which again we don't have the ability to have control over yet. And ironically enough, he's scared of the very things he's named for. So we can use that to our advantage. And as you can see, it says if you can expose him to a Karagor, he will lose some of his strengths. It makes him an easier target for us. On the other hand, though, our range attacks don't work on him. He can hit us pretty hard, and then he always keeps a gang around him, essentially, of other orcs.
Your problem, Ranger, is the Warchiefs. Strong leaders they are. Now, if something were to happen to them, then they wouldn't be able to stop your little insurrection, would they?
I would hunt them down.
How? They're not very popular around here, and they know it.
But you can find them.
Oh, yes. Ratbag will show you the way. You help me, I help you.
Do not make me regret this deal.
Marvelous. Now let's stop faffing about, huh? First, need to take care of a certain captain and a few Karagors. Come with me, Ranger.
Alright, time to get our hands a little bit dirty.
Those slaves will stab you in the back. At least an Uruk will stab you in the front. Most likely the throat. We have similar goals, Ranger. See, you want to kill the captain, and somebody's got to take his place. Somebody like Ratbag.
So this Goroth is in charge?
Of this camp, yeah. Well, he's no war chief. They answer directly to the Black Hand. I'll show them all when I'm in the Black Hand's inner circle. Becoming a captain is just the first step of Ratbag's plan to become a war chief.
Been prepared to step hard on his neck.
How did you get free, scum? One of them.
Alright, so they have a shield for good reason. They're definitely very annoying, especially in large amounts.
He's a much easier target. His sword's broken.
Leave the vermin alone and face me, Uruks.
Hey.
You can't kill us.
Wow. Okay. That hit a lot harder than I was expecting.
Not me. The Ranger's meat is far more tender. Well done, Ranger. Now, just
That
picture
was
all
close.
these corpses as Goroth. Visualize your goals. Goroth's been out for Ratbag for years. Smug piece of dung he is. We come to blows as far back as Ratbag can remember. Still, Ratbag never wins. Last time, he kicks Ratbag into the Karagor pit. All the others laugh as the Karagor bats Ratbag around like a yarn ball. That Gorov's gonna pay. Smug piece of dung. He'll pay. Gorov keeps categories in pens. And rumor has it he doesn't like to get too close to them.
And let me guess, you think I should open those pens?
Gorov's always in there. Never leaves, ever. Wonder where he pees. Oh, that explains the smell.
Gotta make sure our armory is protected.
Alright, looks like we're not close enough, so let's go to the point over there. See if we can't find our new buddy Gorov. So basically we'll be implanting Ratbag as our mole. And we'll have him essentially be one of our Warchiefs. I think I've been calling it a bodyguard for the most part so far.
Bloody reeks of fish. Did you hear that? I wonder if I know. This looks like a good spot to get some shut-eye. Goroth will kill you if he catches you napping. Goroth never comes here. He's always by the hunting camp.
Okay,
Gorov's
so
in
we
the
got a
hunting
location.
camp. So much for him always being in the same place. A captain who fears his own beast.
Fear is a powerful tool, Talion. Let's put Goroths to work.
Alright, and if you shoot fires, you basically blow up the whole little group. Oh wow. Maybe it was one of the abilities that I needed. Okay, this can become problematic.
Take his limbs!
I like the fact that when you're in the middle of a finishing blow, if you have to stop, it doesn't actually kill them.
Get behind him!
And so you can drain them for like more elf shot, which I don't have, meaning I can't really go and use my focus to try to slow some things down. Ah. Oh, okay, so here's the chance to save your life, as you mentioned. So you just bring it into the cursor and make sure you hit the right button. And then usually, you've probably already been in a bad situation, so you want to get out of dodge, but I think we'll be fine. Oh,
We're close.
speaking too soon?
Which one of this filth is Goroth?
Oh, okay. So mission failed, I died.
Close. Now, which one of this filth is Goroth?
They say the ranger is cursed. If it's wraith magic, we better
Okay, so that seems to be him. We know what to do. Let's open up this cage, let him meet his best friends. So he's scared. So this makes him an easy target for him, because basically all we really got to do is capture him. Okay, it's pretty fast apparently. Okay, that's a wraith tower, so we need to make sure we go back and get that. Oh yeah, come here. Boy needs to be in the NFL. Alright, so we can interrogate him and get some information before we take him out. Let's continue to scout the right side over here. So we have Norsko the Tactician. Angry at an Uruk for personal insult. Feels like stabbing another Uruk so he can feel a little bit better. Vulnerable to stealth, ranged, and mounted beast. He hates Caragors, he summons people, and he can rapid fire on this though. Okay, good to know. Alright, and then this is where you'll kind of see how things maneuver as orcs die, or once we start dying, since we're not on a mission and we progress a little bit further, how things are going to change up for us.
Hey, you two. Hey. Hey. I need you to take a body back to my tent. I'm gonna get me a trophy.
Get lost, scum!
We only take orders from Gollum. That's the filthy corpse I need you to carry. Now go, go!
Say your fish,
Be respectful, you dunghill worms, or it'll be your ear next time. Ratbag is your captain now. Let's go take a gander. Yeah, and when you're done with that, I've got more bodies for you to carry. Meet me at the crossroads. An old friend there is about to lose his head.
Alright, and that puts an end to that mission.
First I'm resurrected by a wraith, now I am working with an orc. What could possibly be next?
We must use the weapons
Where's
of our
that tower
enemy
at?
against
Let's
him.
go ahead and
The orcs
collect the
hate
tower real
almost
quick,
as much as they hate
and
us.
then we will go ahead and call this a wrap for this first set of missions that we've been able to complete. Now you can only really see the full tower when you're in wraith mode, and then he is a little bit better about scaling buildings and kind of falling and doing all the crazy, you know, parkour stunts.
This tower, the elven stones luminous as if they were cast from light.
Awesome. Well guys, it's been a pleasure. I would love any likes, comments, feel free to subscribe, any feedbacks that you guys definitely have. I want this channel to progress rapidly, so I definitely mean it. Anything that you guys have from me, if it's better commentary, if it's video quality, audio quality, please let me know. I'm working within the guidelines of the, you know, the equipment and stuff I currently have, but I would definitely work on getting anything adjusted and fixed up as best I can for you guys. But with that said, it's your boy Jersey Boy. I'm out.